everybody. Welcome to the game we're playing today. Hey, 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 everybody. Let's go kill some bugs and also solve a crime. A crime of murder. Murder most bad. Sprats.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is there? Is it just more fucking footprints? Where's the discrepancy? Wait, this thing's been a gun the whole time? Hold up. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Okay. Shit, how do I use this thing again? Oops. Not like that. That's drugs. How do I use this thing? I don't remember. Oh, it's been like a month. I thought I just pointed. Analyze.
This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. The cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
Perform a chemical analysis.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Taste.
You've got to be doing this just to mess with me.
It's super sugary with a sweet tang of purple berry and a bunch of other tropical flavors all mixed together. Meshes well with the faint flavor of oil. Inspect. Looks like the electrical panels were removed and fastened back into place. Poorly. Ho ho. Also, Ellie, of course I'm doing things to mess with you. I exist to mess with my party members. Wait. What? It's underneath me. How could I ever get there? Fucking hack it. Whatever. I've got 190 of these things. Recall them. Access user logs. Last user Summers Anna, occupation intern. Finally, you darn thing, how do I... Exterminator auto mechanical target priority Sparts failed. Yields are up not much. Personal files. View archived. I can't read today. I can barely play today, if I'm being honest. I am feeling very tired right now. Which means, actually, that I should be doing this. I should have made coffee. I made tea. It's not drinkable yet, or I'd drink that, but it's non-caffeinated. Okay, whatever. I hate this place. Some jerk. Weird. Okay. Oh, hey, it's robots. Doing a little robot dance. Intern. Oh, intern. I've some questions for you. Game, is there something? Beep, beep, beep. Is it footprints?
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Yay! Yo, I'm an inspector. Hey, lady.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
Nailed
I
that.
thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Why is it stuttering? That was complete. Oop. That was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself even in the slightest bit.
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm
Sure.
I guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
You haven't been causing trouble in the orchards, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Oof. Considering the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys.
Oh.
Don't worry though. Mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
Typically. What happens if the mosquitoes get out during visiting hours? I know what happens. That happened.
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control.
Uh-huh.
But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
Found a strange substance on a processing console. That have something to do with you?
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slab that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
I doubt it. I've used that exact same line.
We have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Did you dump the drink before or after you removed the console's control panel cover?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
Seems a bunch of exterminator automax were on a warpath. Know anything about that?
Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards.
Bots were shooting anything larger than a mosquito. Must not have recalibrated targets.
Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up.
A little bit. Should really just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
See any sign of a beleaguered actor running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
Yeah. You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cadence of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
What about Spencer Woolrich?
Who?
That's
I
showbiz.
suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
I don't think I've met an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect.
True.
It's also more dangerous than traditional employment.
Why
You don't
is
have
my
the experience to
game
back up your work yet,
fucking...
but being fired
Or
isn't
why is
any
my
less
stream going fucking
threatening.
frame by
Work-wise, I do a
frame?
bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
Skipped frames. Yeah, I see that. I take it you don't intend to stay an intern.
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
You think wrong. I've learned my
Happy
fill.
to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Okay. Bye. One sec. Abstazy. Let's go with that. Keep. Maybe that'll run better. And frankly, I don't see a goddamn difference. Like in my gameplay. Hopefully the stream is better. It seems to be going a little bit smoother anyway. Oh no, dead sapling.
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is it this?
Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Where are these canisters usually kept?
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Initiate a deeper chemical analysis.
Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Ah, yucky. The feces in the canister is likely used as a liquid fertilizer for these saplings. By the readout, it seems this fertilizer has been here approximately as long as the vinegar. I see. Hey, intern. Susan? Was it Susan? Girl, you fucked up again.
Back again, eh? I knew you couldn't resist my charms for long. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Yeah, found a toxic mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings. Thoughts?
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on meat. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards. But with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help.
There's no harm in trying to make things better. I'll talk to your boss.
Thank you so much. You do this for me and I'll make sure to do whatever I can to make things better.
There's no way that backfires.
No way at all. Can I use this? Whatever. I'm incapable of reading 'cause my brain has turned to soup. I don't know how to fucking read. Hey guy.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
You know it. Completed my investigation.
Alright, let's hear the details.
Drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Herbicide was mixed with fertilizer, which ended up killing the saplings.
Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
Took care of the roaming Automax.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them? Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
You worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood.
Of course. And what better way to do that
Yeah.
than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually, but if you set the mechanicals to do it.
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
It seems like a stretch, Hathaway.
I mean, a slug agent could have initiated hive control with the intent to initiate a pollinization cycle and stop it just as quickly. Maybe they were just gonna do it later.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
Anna Summers caused your problem, but she didn't do it on purpose.
Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think of it, that's actually a perfect saboteur. I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
What the hell? The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal. But at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Rizzo's will have bits to spare after the Brown unveiling. Could pay them with interest.
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job.
No. She confessed to being inept. She honestly seemed like she wanted to help.
Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards.
So promote her. Perhaps you could be of use to each other.
What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange.
Intern's an earnest worker. I bet she could do an excellent job with your guidance.
She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Use your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be really nice.
My job was to get to the bottom of things.
Thanks, I guess.
Cool. Okay, what am I doing? Let's go fix the pool, 'cause it's important to fix a pool. Hate it when a place doesn't have a pool. Oh, hey, corpses. We love corpses. Yummy, yummy. Okay, Could I have fast traveled? Yes. Did I have fast traveled? No. Alright. What did I miss? The filter. Examine. Mechanical contraption propagating chemicals inserted above the pool water. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filter's plating. Irion was here. Cool. Hey, guy.
Hi again. It's like I just saw you. Pool's still closed, unfortunately.
Yeah. Looks like chemicals can be added to the pool filter. I'm going to attempt to make a pool cleaner.
All sounds right by me. It'll be nice to actually have guests to guard. Sinuses that work.
Agreed. The sooner I can get rid of this odor, the better.
Sorry, did you say something? I couldn't hear over the smell. Sound. What'd you say?
Sure, bud. Bye. Well, I don't have the science to do the thing. But maybe I have enough to at least make the cleaner. Wait, did I just... Do. Blue water coloring. Chloracinol hydrogenated defoamer. Oh my god. Seems Rizzo's set me up with a rather straightforward task. Organize an automatic mixer for the pool cleaner. If it's automatic, one would think it wouldn't need to be manually cycled, but I suppose I should be thankful it works at all. Instructions: mix the chemicals by cycling each vat. Then use the console to create a compound once you have the desired combination. Not exactly building a terraformer here, but no matter how simple these things are, some people will still have problems. Good that I've been at this for as long as I have. Seems I'll store all these chemicals together. Putting some of these would render the pool less habitable than some of the sulfur pits on Monarch. Perhaps that's why they decided to hire a professional. Beneath the entry, there is a note in different handwriting. Any opportunistic freelancer that reads this should meet me on the hotel balcony. I have a business opportunity. Weird. Fluorescent red? There isn't red. What? Oh. So blue, red, yellow. Right? No, blue, red, orange. Blue, orange, red. Few mix chemicals. Existing chemical canister will be removed and chemicals in the vat will be mixed into a new compound. Yeah. Cool. Let's go to the balcony first, I guess. Let's go to the balcony first, I guess. Oh, steal arrows from me? What? Oh. I don't think I have... I think all my arrows are in my inventory. I don't know that I have arrows you can steal. You're welcome to if you can find some. Like, I think I've got, like, some arrows of slowness.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
Read your note. I'm interested.
Good. If you're interested in burying the pool...
I've got one flint, and I want to use it to make a, I want to use it and a second flint to make a Fletcher table thing. I go after the pool.
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice?
And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
No, thanks.
Shame. Well, I hope you'll soon see Rizzo's for what they are, and help me bring them low.
I mean, I hate Rizzo's too. But I also hate Spacer's Choice. At least Rizzo's has a better color scheme. Wow!
Oh, thanks a million, Inspector. The smell cleared right up. Well, in a couple hours, the guests might even be back. Then I actually gotta start doing my job.
Uh-huh.
Of course, we're not gonna get a follow-up shipment for the water anytime soon, so they'll have to content themselves on the deck. I got a little something for making my job that much less miserable. It's the key to our storeroom. If my boss asks, you never met me.
Okay. Key. I think we both know my work was worth a little more than that.
I guess I can spare a few bits. And, here, this pack of smokes. Sorry, they don't really load me up with the goods. I gotta get back to it if you don't mind, Inspector.
Happy to help, bud. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Isn't that a Spacer's Choice gun? I don't know. I don't have one. Let's check. Okay, I fixed the pool. Strange disappearance of a watchman. I gotta say, I was really confused when you asked me about arrows at first, because I completely forgot about Minecraft. I was just like... I don't have arrows. My bow and arrows are still at my parents' house. Why do you need them? But Minecraft makes a lot more sense. Shit.
And I won't have any new battle scars.
Did we win? Oh, how exciting!
Okay. You're safe.
Really knows how to run a
Yep. Got the fucking worms. So many worms. I don't like how many worms there are. Also, how big is this fucking place? Why is my map like 12 pixels? Oh my god. So I only did 1 out of fucking 5 places so far? Oof. This is gonna be a while. Granted, this is a full DLC thing, and so it makes sense that it would be about the same size as Gorgon. Slug employee schedule under Crew C, Purpleberry Orchards and Connector Complex. Someone has scratched out a name and replaced it with Evan O'Connell's. Was it you? Oh. It's not the best choice.
Real slick.
It's stealing stuff. Flamethrower 2.0. Throws twice as many flames. Hey, girlies, I closed that door for a reason. Lockdown alert. Okay. Hey, Miss Vargas, wanted to let you know everything is under control. Fuck! Explosion in the generator room, huh? Oh, the vermin. Love the vermin. Huge fan. Huge fan of the vermin. Boop boop boo. Boop. Oh, I'm going into the hotel? I don't know why I'm going into the hotel, but I am. God, what if I just drop this stream? Like, drop this game and just play Minecraft? I wouldn't even do anything exciting. It'd just be like me, like, fishing the whole time. Oh, hey, they cleaned up the body. Kind of. How do... Oh, I forgot about their very good hats.
What floor would you like to visit?
The floor below me. Never mind, I guess. How do I go downstairs? How do I go downstairs?
Greetings, attractive patron. Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails.
I think I already have a red. But fuck it, I'll buy one. I'll buy a blue, because I know I don't have a blue. I'll buy an indigo. I'll buy a violet. I'll buy a black. Wow, that's expensive. Red, orange. I need yellow and green. But that's all I need. I need yellow and green.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Timeline discrepancy. Analyze.
Industrial grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Wow. The head of Burbage 2000. Hello?
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you.
I love their hats.
Excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan. You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
Oh, okay. I recognize your voice. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
You operate the elevator, right? Can guests not press the buttons themselves?
Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want toss-ball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be
Of course
anarchy.
not.
Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things.
Of course.
That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often.
Any gossip about Norville?
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome too. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little manifestation.
Know anything about the murder?
Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off.
That seems unlikely. Have marauders been a problem here before?
Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control. I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are.
Because there keep being more of marauders because of
I'm just here to push
the
buttons.
Dream the Time or whatever. Okay. Good talk. Does your room have a door? I have no idea how to go downstairs. Downstairs, baby!
Something mighty strange went on earlier.
What happened? Norville get his cap stuck in the toilet again?
Not today. I was carrying a bag up to the second VIP guest floor earlier. Even for our guests, it was spectacularly heavy.
Wow, exciting.
I wasn't finished. Took a bad step and dropped it. Know what spilled out? Rocks. Whoever owned it was just making me carry it around for fun.
Fucked up.
Can't imagine what it must be like. Living down here like sprats in a wall.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
How? Could you narrow that down for me?
This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
I'll bear that in mind.
Make him regret it.
Hi!
Catch the rest of them.
You want to start some shit with fucking sprats? Trapped in room A3?
I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it.
Can't open the door. To whom it may concern, consider this note as a service request to fix A3's faulty door. Deeply apologize for not following proper protocols to this informal request, but my terminal is broken. Too broken to submit a service request to fix it. Normally I would never thumb my nose at standard operating procedures, but I've been stuck in my room for several days now, and I believe I will likely starve to death quite soon.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come and help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Fucked up. Increased amount of Sprat's saliva on this current stump former arm indicates the starving bellhop fed the starving creatures with her flesh. It's a shame she was unwilling to eat herself first. Well, that's sad. Also, girl, you could just climb out the fucking hole here. Have eaten the purple berries, returned the refrigerator, in which you were probably saving for breakfast. They were awful.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here? Analyze.
This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
Criminal. Hey, now that ain't good.
You take your best shot, asshole.
Ow.
Catch the rest of them.
Sprout of unusual size. I get that reference. Wow. whom it may or may not concern. I don't understand why I deserve to be terminated. I was your engineer. I fixed things. Your time clock was malfunctioning. You were logging 1 hour for every 10 I put in. How is that fair? Yeah, I admit it. I wanted that free tour of the distillery. I put in my 10,000 hours and I deserve to wet my throat with a little Spectrum Violet. I didn't know accepting that free tour meant I'd join the Rizzo's family. You know I can't read fine print ever since that welding accident. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Catch freighter back to the Groundbreaker? Sublight won't pick me up. So I guess that means I'm going to talk with whatever. Sorry, I take that back. I won't have my hat in hand. I turned that in with the rest of my personals. It was a stupid hat anyway. Oh goody. People are setting off fireworks already. It's fucking 12:45. People are already setting off fireworks. Why am I streaming today? Fuck off. Fuck off.
Rare mistake. Don't mess with us.
Okay. I can't hack that thing, apparently. Hacking skill too low. Rippy roo. What's the point of being able... What? This pile of cartridges contains the IDs if Halcyon and Helen's sidekicks who were killed, mortally wounded, mulched, melted, torn to ribbons, decapitated, or turned into mechanicals in the line of duty, or otherwise identified post-mortem. Weird and creepy. Oh my god. Elaine Norville. Okay.
Hey, that's impressive.
Whee! Oh, hey, girl!
Me, oh my. Anything you...
Oh, I assumed you'd be like, oh, hey, how'd you get here? Or something. Sorry, I thought there'd be more dialogue.
I was a few minutes late with room service earlier today. Guess I was trying to serve a shot at me with a revolver. I left the drink and ran.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna be doing this one. Because I don't have... Amelia Stillwell? I can't get in there. Actually, I guess let's do the thing, talk to the guy, which I think we do from our room.
My inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
The penthouse suite.
The finest seat in the house.
I think that's my room, right? Right? Guess we'll find out.
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off his vision. You wanna maybe let him know we're here?
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Pretty sure it looks like the Rizzo's mascot is in my room going through my things.
Looks can be deceiving, friend. For example, what looks like misappropriation may, in fact, be a misunderstanding.
Uh-huh.
I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
I don't believe that. Look at my face. Do I look like I'm in the mood for your nonsense?
Not even a little. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hackadack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded from Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Did you find anything?
Clothes, mostly. Couple tops, couple pants, couple pairs of socks. Didn't find a letter, and I'm trying real hard to stay positive about that. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
No, fuck off. Tell me what you know now, or they'll rinse your remains out of that mascot outfit.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The pilot house complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Well. Uh-huh. Examine. Examine your list of suspects. Who was their motive? Who did it? What was their motive? Whatever, I don't care right now.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
Yeah. And more than a few lives. Doesn't that bother you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
You could say that.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
She was in trouble when I found her. Other workers had turned violent.
Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Helen insisted on touring the RR&DD lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
What were you going to show during the tour?
Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations.
She spent a little time at the orchards. I found evidence she was at a picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Someone stole data.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
I love this color. Like that kind of pink, fuchsia, whatever that it lights up with. Oh, such a good color. Can't steal that much data without an expensive cartridge. Our thief had resources.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
This happened just before the mosquito attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Hey, why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in my room?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
There was a Rizzo's mascot poking around in my room. I'd like to know why.
I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think.
You've got a pretty serious security problem in this hotel.
Cedric has a security problem in this hotel. But your point is well taken. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
I'll take your word for it.
Is there anything else?
I'll be back. Examine. Fly promoting the productive therapy seminar with whatever. Examine. Number of cigarettes here indicates that the smoker's lifespan has been shortened by approximately 11.2 years. Yellow? Oh. Oh.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Let's go to the...
Oh, so sorry, but your that floor. What's authorized?
Okay. Then let me out. What are those little fucking things in the bottle? Okay. That's a main quest, huh? Um. Hey, Slug Bruiser. Why ain't you fucking do anything about those guys? They killed someone. Oh, hey, you.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
I'm the investigator. I'm allowed anywhere. I need to ask you some questions regarding your coworker, Evan O'Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
He might be.
Well, shit. What happened? Is he alright?
He didn't show up for work today. When did you last see him?
I just had a shift with Evan at the Purpleberry Orchards. Kind of. We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was drunk.
Why are you looking away?
I took him
Suspicious.
to room 82 under the hotel so we could sleep it off. Guess he was drunker than I thought if he didn't show for work.
You're not off the hook yet.
Can you just check on Evan, please? I'm on duty here.
No, I can't. The door's locked. The door's locked and I'm not allowed to even try to pick it. Boop, 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 boo. You know what? We should quick save. I haven't done that at all yet.
Oh, look here. I could use a new pair of glasses. Can't imagine where you misplaced your old pair.
Captain!
I don't like these worms.
Weren't you looking for a new hat? Hey, you. Come take a look.
Hey.
You look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring? You want it? I've got it.
You doing okay?
Me? Oh, sure. Terrific. Never better. And as soon as I pay off my docking fines, I'll be back on my feet and in my ship.
Docking fines?
So it turns out Slug has some pretty strict rules on vehicle docking, and I may have broken a few of them. Who'd think Slug would be so strict?
Docking rules?
There's docking without prior authorization, double docking, docking into adjacent vessels, docking while under the influence of alcohol, docking while under the influence of caffeinoids, and loitering.
Huh. Wow.
And that reminds me that I've got delinquency fees accruing on top of the original docking fines. Which is why I'm hoping you'll purchase my fine wares.
Let's see what you got. Yeah, I don't want any of this, but you can have some of my shit. Hey Parvati. Pivots. That's right.
I say, this pocket watch has someone's initials inscribed on it. Must be an antique. But aren't those your initials? Ha! What a coincidence.
Alright. Well. Okay. That was weird. Hello! How goes? Very tired, so probably won't be here too long. Oh, that's mood, bud. I'm also very tired and very much want to take a nap right now. But I'm streaming instead. Posture. Oh, and hydrate. And I just finished my tea. 1 sec. I gotta grab new liquid. Some good old-fashioned water. Can't go wrong with water. Unless you're one of those people that doesn't drink water. In which case, I don't understand you. Ooh, nice and cold. I had a super fun night with a friend, and then I had weird dreams. Oof. That is unfortunate. Well, that's good. At least someone slept well. Pilot house engineer. Security.
Even if he is, no one will think you dressed the same as him on purpose.
I was at breakfast first. If anything, he's dressed the same as me.
Ho ho!
But we can part your hair on the other side, just in case.
Pilot house. Heyo, don't mind me.
Timeline discrepancy detected.
Oh, god damn it. I fucking... Yeah.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Analyze.
Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Puncture wounds near the collarbone. Having trouble finding an exit wound.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Maybe that fucking worm? Firearms. Not a conventional weapon either.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
The Needler?
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Previously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
Before we go, do you think he'd miss his outfit?
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
Alright, let's get out of here. Vending machine power cables? Fucking... God damn it. I knew it. I knew there'd be something going on. The guy was like, oh, I can't talk here. Which means that something has to happen at the other place. Motherfucker, I wish you had talked there. What worse could have happened?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah?
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
High concentration of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
Also, yes, you should play this game. This is a fun game.
Telescope like this back in the Vale. Of course, the company probably would have scrapped it for parts.
Anything going on up here? Computer, hacking a computer. Hack, unofficial logs. Celebrity sightings. Station bingo? First 3 wins. That's not how you play bingo. Just in the greenhouse. It's all windows! Why would anyone do this? Okay, whatever. That's fair.
Wish I had a telescope like this back in the Vale. Of course, the company probably would have scrapped it for parts.
You just said that, Parvati. But I agree. They probably would have. Pretty skybox. Okay, well, at least you found... Birdie had planned to meet the mascot here and is now hiding out in the spaceport's cantina. Do I know that? Whee! Crack. Who needs legs? Not me. Who needs legs? Crack. Definitely not me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have that flaw that makes me bad with heights. I completely forgot about that until just now. Oops. Probably fucked up a few fights by fighting from heights. But oh well. I've won so far.
Rizzo's
Oh, what? Where am I even go? Where am I?
They're on us. Don't mess with us.
Thanks for the help, guy. Actually, Rizzo's. Got. No, you don't got. You also don't got.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access, and welcome to the Perea Spaceport.
Cool, thanks. That seemed that seemed unnecessary. The door could have just been open. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Slices, dices, cauterizers, plasma cutter. Love a plasma cutter. Except not actually, because it's a fucking melee weapon, and fuck melee weapons.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug.
What?
Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
Sluglight? That's a new one.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
Okay, so this is a farce.
You want to say that again, pal?
Think about it. Slug asked me to investigate and now it wants me dead?
Quick, everyone! Get him!
They got the drop on.
They didn't get the drop on us, Ellie. Woo! Yeah, you fucked up, guys. Hit note. Got a job for anyone with a ready gun hand and empty pockets. There's an inspector looking around into the murder of Halcyon Helen. My client wants you to cross them off. Don't worry about subtlety. In fact, don't be subtle. Just make sure that once you agree to the job, you visit the rearmost bunk, put on the uniforms you find folded beneath the mattress. After that, feel free to cause a ruckus. Be sure to let them know Slug territory is off limits. Rewards 40,000 bits. Wow. Hey, Constable. Deputy wine taster, huh?
Greetings. non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
Your designation is Deputy Wine Taster. What are you doing in the constabulary?
Error. Unit designation no longer Wine Taster. Unit designation now Deputy.
Okay. Do your wine tasting instruments double as weapons or something?
While potential lethality of unit instrumentation bears towards 95%, violent utilization of equipment would void unit warranty. All Rizzo's constabularies must include at least one deputy constable.
Oh, it's so fucking
among
hot
the
in this
pool
room right
of
now.
available Rizzo's employee candidates. This unit was considered the most competent.
Alright.
May this unit be
Okay. Something about a Sprout investigation?
error. Informational limitations found. 2. Reciting limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe. A third time limitation.
LOL.
2. Do not read informational limitations aloud, especially not to any of those void damn snot-nosed guests, or I'll have you sold.
Wow, listen to that fucking bass.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrappy. You probably just scanned it wrong.
That keen?
Equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Key has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Hey, what's this? Aggressively sawed-off shotgun is the signature weapon of Singularity Steel, renowned space pirate, gun hand, and gardener. This weapon, just as board disapproved as its wielder's serial, is thankfully just a prop. Otherwise, attempting to fire it would have a 50-50 chance of reaming. Oh my god, an entire room with buckshot or exploding in the user's hands.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
Rip. Just a small wounds. Looks like she was shot in the head and neck.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition.
The Needler again? There's some... Hold on, looks like the same weapon that killed the mascot.
Yes, Inspector. These entry wounds match the profile previously detected on the Rizzo's Rangers mascot. Constable Maria Keene was likely killed by someone wielding the Needler.
Notice some casings on the ground. Ammunition?
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Scan her blood for toxins.
High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
Potassium chloride. That would have stopped her heart.
These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death.
Uh-oh. Make a note. Whoever did this, find them and make them pay.
Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find this rat bastard's responsible, Inspector.
Okay. So, who are you, Cassidy?
If you ain't a constable, then we ain't got nothing to discuss.
Welcome back. Please speak.
Constable Keene is dead.
Understood. This unit requires a moment to process this information. Information processed. Personal designation upgraded to acting constable. Thank you. Law-abiding consumer.
Keene was the... I could help you find the killer.
Error. This unit is incapable of inspection, deduction, unassisted apprehension, or aggressive pursuit.
Okay, but the killer's out there. They could strike again.
This unit concurs with your inference. Unapprehended killers are likely to continue killing.
Thanks for nothing.
This unit has been programmed to recommend a wine to pair with your grief. Wash away your sorrows with a glass of highly concentrated, partially fermented purple berry
I don't
wine
want to.
has a body richer than Byzantium's elite, with an earthy aftertaste redolent of mostly oak. Purple berry wine coming soon from Rizzo's.
Uh-huh. Well.
This port seems real busy. Wonder if they're trying to compete with the groundbreaker.
Cubes.
Somehow, I don't think the freelancers and sublight agents are staying at the Grand Colonial.
Seems likely. Use terminal. Waiver? Not responsible for any damage. Blah, 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 whatever. Rent unit. Currently occupied.
instructions.
You didn't see shit. Benson! What's up, my guy?
The new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
Okay. Got a couple questions.
If it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
How do you manage it?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
Fair enough.
Figured it wouldn't last.
Nope. That's all for now. I'm sure I'll talk to you later. Ooh. Ooh. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. We're so sneaky, sneaking around.
Real slick.
Why did I waste that? Sneaky, 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 sneaky. We're so sneaky, sneaking around. I'd rather not do blatant murder of these guys. I'd also rather my game not crash. But here we are. The game crashed. Hello? Oh, cloud syncing. Yes, that's right. Have to cloud sync. God, Epic takes so long to cloud sync. Okay, now launch the game, please. How far back did that send us? How far back did that send us? Yes, Obsidian. I know. That's why the writing's good. Streamlabs? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Please, can we hurry this along? Oh, cool. That's right, I quick saved just before that. Uh-oh! Uh-oh, gamers! We might be in trouble! We might be in trouble, gamers! Shit! Yes, yes, please. Oh. How far back was that? 3 minutes. Okay, so this... Well, fuck. Shit, damn. I don't know what to do now, because... I forget. Does this... Can I, like, verify like I can with Steam? Verify files. Let's try that. Do. Queued. Okay, but it should be first in the queue and only in the queue. Jumped straight to 37%? That's a little odd. Oh, God. Please don't be broken. Like, I'll admit, I want to be done with this game. Like, I want to move on to something else. Not that I don't love this game, but, like, I want to move on to something else. But not like this. I want to finish the fucking game. I don't want to... I don't want to have to abandon it because the game fucking broke and... Shit. Well... we're at 45%, so it is going along. It is making progress. Ah, 47%. Okay. I'm hoping it finds something is wrong and fixes it. Like, as much as I don't like things being wrong, something is clearly wrong, so I'm hoping it finds and fixes it. Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah, actually, no. Can I... There we go. Let's keep me on the screen. But yeah, so stuff, right? How y'all doing? How's it going with you? Hopefully well. Hopefully better than this. Seb, if you're still here and still watching, how's Minecraft treating you? How goes AeroQuest or whatever you're up to? Boy howdy, this is unfortunate. Not how I thought I'd spend the stream. Thought I'd just be investigating a murder. You know, these things happen. Sometimes more than others. Don't let my computer hear this, but I do need to upgrade computers at some point. I do need to upgrade my shit at some point. But that costs so much money to do. And money's something I don't have. But, you know, we have fun here. We make do with what we've got. My computer's not like a bad computer. Stuff though, right? $67%, 68%. And nice, 69%. Nice. Do. Thrilling content. It's what we're here for. This thrilling content. Have you seen it? Thrilling content. We all love it. Thrilling content. I'm just looking through my Epic library right now. Give me something to do while we wait for this shit. While we wait for this ding dang doodle dang, as the kids say. Wow, we're at 79% now. Thrilling content, 80%. We all love it. Thrilling content. I do have a lot of games on Epic, it seems. And I've played like one of them. That's not true. I've played at least 2. Stuff though, right? God. This is annoying. This is annoying. I just want to play the goddamn game. 91%. 92%. If it doesn't work after this, then I think I'm gonna have to call it. And we maybe will have a new game next week. If I can't get it to be fixed. Which would be a shame, because as I said, that's not what I want to happen. But if the game is broken, then there's not much I can do to fix that. Because we already tried going for a different save, so it's not that. Or if it is, it's at least 2 saves that are broken. We're verifying now, 99%. Ready to launch. So let's drop technical difficulties, because the technical difficulties are all done. We're back in business. Hopefully. 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 If not, I'm gonna be sad. And I don't wanna be sad. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Come on. Okay. Do. Maybe? Or request.
Hey, pal. Over here.
Hey, guy.
You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time. Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno. Something with a little more kick.
What are you selling?
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff.
Okay.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Yeah, there's a whole DLC about it. Yeah, I've noticed as much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
What kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D.
Reverse vitamin D?
You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence. Best kept secret in the business.
It's probably just ground up fast ration pills. Or it's the real thing, which is an incredibly dangerous hallucinogen that tastes disgusting.
Of course.
And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they contain the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
I can't buy any? Well, I guess buy, guy. I was hoping to purchase some of your wares, but I guess not.
Hey, you. I got something I need to speak with you about.
Do you? Dash
Hey there.
Whitlock?
Word on the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
I'm Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
I'm Casual. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
Maybe.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods.
Just say smuggling, bud.
Delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
Alright.
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Okay.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
Gotcha.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh? Can I get you something?
Oh, my bits ain't quite working, bud. It's the estrogen. Let's see what you got. You don't got fucking... Wait. Orange. Yellow. Green. Thank you. Hey, buddy. You're Black Hole Birdie, right?
Not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
I'm sorry, should I not have?
That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
I don't even know who you are. It's a very nice hat.
Yeah, really makes you look like a famous tossball player in a hat.
Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing.
Oh, this is her ex. Okay.
I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice.
Like in a show,
But
maybe.
I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Maybe I can help. I was hired to solve the murder.
Oh, so you're the inspector. You have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
What were you doing the night Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Yeah.
I think he means drunk.
Yeah.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. I told them Helen and I were Splitsville. They wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole before evening.
Fair.
The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Probably a good call. But where'd you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow.
Me.
There was
I want to do that.
Off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe you know, stolen her.
What'd you steal a cow for?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome.
Mood.
My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Oh, anyone at the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right?
Why would it be there?
I wasn't stealing. I'm not a thief.
Why do you think she couldn't get it herself?
I don't know. I didn't ask. On account of she asked me in a note sent to my hotel room. Paper usually ain't too chatty. That's a joke.
Politely ignore him.
I found the data pad at the weather station, like Helen said, but then a guard found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
What'd you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Yeah, of course. Well, I know you weren't sprinting for the Sunday zone. Where'd you go?
I didn't know where I was going, but my legs took me straight to my friend's... to my... refrigerator.
Birdie, come on, man. Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Not having a witness puts you in much bigger trouble.
Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I used to calm down.
You mean the alternative medicine dealer? That Auric?
Yep, that's the one. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Any advice for next time, Ellie?
A shot of Spectrum mixed in a Gigantor energy drink first thing in the morning. Works like a charm.
I think that probably counts as drinking, but thanks, ma'am. Anyway, you ought to take Helen's data pad. Maybe you'll have better luck understanding her notes. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Thanks, I'll take a look at them.
And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it'd be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Sorry, Birdie. It's better you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
I have a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why'd you have the mascot pull that little stunt over the recording in Helen's room?
I remember sending her the recording, but... Law, I was halfway to preserved by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
I found the recording. There's nothing incriminating on it.
You listened to it? What'd I say to Helen? Did I sound drunk?
You mainly said you loved her.
Thank the architect. I hope she heard it. I don't want the last time she heard my voice to be when I was all angry at the orchards.
That's enough for now. Okay. Hey, my guy.
What can I do you for?
Tell me about
Wait,
the
you're
guy.
a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I don't actually. Just a woman looking for answers.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
Not here to bring you any trouble. I just want to talk.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what?
Was Birdie with you the night Halcyon Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Heard you taught him some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Okay. Good enough.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I like boneless bratwurst.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
I'm your mark for item retrieval. Tell me what you know and I'll get going.
You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
If you're not sure where, how do I find it?
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your trouble.
I know who to talk to about my broken legs. Hey guy.
You one of the new workers? I lost.
This package I'm looking for. It came from the Rat King. Do you know where it is?
Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Not that I care, but something untoward happens, it'll be my ass on the line.
Fucking whatever. I'm authorized. Slug Boss Bitcut sends his regards.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. You're square. Don't know if anyone will care about whatever's in this going missing, but I sure don't.
Cool. Wait, I'm returning to Cassidy? Not to the guy? I thought I'd have to go to the guy. Hey, I got the thing.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
Got the cargo. What's next?
No complications. Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
Hope all the legwork is worth it. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, wait. Can I just go this way? Maybe.
Reminds me of Moreau's. Just a bit.
Hey, guy.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon.
That's what I love in the general store.
Here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Said your title was Marketeer, right? Ever refer to yourself just as Marketeer?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings. Wait a moment. Why do you ask?
Because people just outside of your store tried to kill me.
Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear.
You were hired by an anonymous note to hire someone else by anonymous note?
Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
This is ridiculous and I don't care anymore. Just don't do it again, I guess.
I shall be certain to change my ways, Inspector.
Okay.
Welcome back. The Aerodano's Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
Got a shipment of something for you?
A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of salt tuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector.
These are quality goods, if you catch my meaning.
I learn about secret codes in my off time. For fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
Drop the act. You already know why I'm here. What you want to know is what I've brought.
Playing dumb didn't dissuade you, huh? You were pretty sharp. And correct. Follow me to the back.
Neat.
Alright. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
No, you're good, bud. You won't. I can be trusted.
Good. A worthy freelancer is hard to find. Since you're in the know, you can access my black market stocks. Though, you'll have to come by later. I'm waiting on my next shipment. Here's your pay.
I have it.
Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
Can I see your stock? Anything good? No.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting, interesting. Uh-huh. I see. Hey, Dash.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
One package of goods, delivered and signed for.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
Sure, bud, whatever.
Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is better than leaving with your partner in the clink.
Yeah.
You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like he could. Maybe better. Thanks again for all your help.
Okay. What? No. What? No. I need to get that. And frankly, I don't want to fucking just walk that whole fucking way. So, cannot fast travel at this time. Is it because I'm in the air? Yes. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy. Don't be you. Be better. That guy looks fucking blitzed out of his mind. That guy also looks pretty fucking far gone. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on. Thank you. Give me the gun. Open case.
Captain, you just found a Rizzo's product I might actually like.
What is this thing? Counts as a long gun. Okay. Development. This minigun is both inspired and powered by vodka. Weapon slowly builds up its rate of fire, alternating damage types with each shot. Number of damage types uses based on the wheel. There's science skill. Interesting. So it just cycles through all damage, I guess? That's kind of fun. Is there a workbench anywhere here? Maybe. I think there was one downstairs. That's right. Couldn't get to downstairs from here because it's boarded up. Whatever, I'll find one eventually. Oh. Hello? A gun. Well, not helpful. Beep 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 beep. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so I don't think it was the ex-boyfriend. He's got a decent alibi, and he seems fine enough. Alright. What do we do? What do we do? Let's talk to the guy. That guy.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please tell me it isn't true.
Nope, it's true. She was murdered in her office.
Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector.
Yeah.
You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you.
Gotcha. Whoever murdered her used the needler.
The needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to slip in and out of the hotel. Maria was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf.
Was she important to you?
Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was comfortable for the rest of her life. She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciated her advice. I never got to tell her that.
I'll find whoever did this.
Make them suffer, Inspector.
Managed to track down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Birdie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Birdie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
He's something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Birdie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
He didn't seem that dumb. Go easy on him. He just lost the love of his
I
life.
don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Birdie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Birdie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Birdie killed Helen?
No. I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
Will do. By the way, he agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep
Did
Birdie
he?
in the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Birdie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
Okay, dude. Alright, so I've got the Lord of Blight? Goodnight. Let's talk to Dr. Goodnight.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector.
Lobby, please. Do. So we'll talk to the coroner, and then we'll probably call it for the day. Because it's getting very hot in this room. And also, where's the fucking, oh, up there. And also, the next two things seem like they'd be somewhat longer quest lines. Because, like, it's talk to a whole new person, investigate a whole new person, investigate a whole new person. These are replacement models of the discrepancy amplifier fitted with backups of its logic module. The label reads, in case of careless inspector. Hey, bud. Murder. What'd you find?
Not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Did you do an autopsy? Because she seems kind of unautopsied. Let's hear it.
Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
I should speak with Spencer then.
Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues. You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
Okay, bud. That's it? That's all you got for me? Autopsy report. Could this be the apex of my Bellamy's evidence? Several possible causes of death: killing blow, plasma damage to the places. Death was. Frankly, her death may have come as a relief. She was unwell prior to the attack. Not lethal, but uncomfortable to the extreme. Okay, so that's just what I've already learned. What she just said. Whatever. Okay. Well, that was less than I was expecting it to be, but I'm going to do the thing I said. So, we'll save, and we'll call it here. Thank you, y'all, for watching. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time, where hopefully we'll continue this game and not have any fucking shit happen. Remember, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Bye-bye!